Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to be creating a new notebook. Before we create the new notebook, I just want to point out a few things. A notebook will have the file extension .ipynb. Also, a notebook consists of three basic type of cells. They are code cells, which will include the input and output of the live code that runs in the kernel. And then we have the markdown cells, which are narrative text that contains embedded LaTeX equations. We also have the raw cells, which include unformatted text. Also, notebooks can be exported to different static formats, which include HTML and PDF. Before we can create a notebook, we have to start the server. So the Jupyter Notebook server, I'm going to start it from a specified directory. I've got a directory on my desktop called My Notebooks. It's an empty directory at the moment, but this is where I want the Jupyter Notebook server to start from, and any notebook I create will be inserted inside this directory. So to begin, I go to my terminal, I look for my Anaconda folder, and then I'll click on this that says Anaconda prompt. This will give me the prompt, which will give me the default location for Anaconda, and I'm going to change that to start from my desktop. And on my desktop, I'm going to change directory to a folder called My Notebooks. All right, and I'll just clear the screen. So now I'm in the directory to start the Jupyter Notebook server. I just type in Jupyter space notebook, and that will start the Jupyter Notebook server in that directory I have specified. All right, so it's trying to launch the Jupyter Notebook. So this is the dashboard, and you can see the dashboard here. This is the root directory of this directory on my desktop here. That's what the Jupyter Notebook dashboard is pointing to. It's empty at the moment because there is no notebook list. There's nothing in that directory. So to create a new notebook, there is a new option that says new. You click on this new button at the top here, and all these are called kernels. So whatever kernels you see here depends on what's installed on the server. All right, so these are my available kernels, and I'm going to click Python 3 because I want to create it in Python 3. So it's going to open up a new cell. This is what is called a cell. And if you see here, the default cell is a code. All right, and if I click on the drop down, you can see there are other types. There's a markdown and there's a raw NB convert, but we're going to leave the default, which is code. So I'm going to click on it, and this is where you can write a live code. So I'm just going to type in print and just say hello world. So I've just typed in a simple print statement that's going to say hello world. And to run this cell, you can click on the run button here, or you can do shift and enter. Okay, so I'm going to click run, and that will run the cell. You can see here it has given me the output of that cell. So we notice here the notebook is untitled at the moment, so I need to give it a name. To do that, you double click on it, and I'm going to call it Hello World. And then I'll click on this rename button, and you can see the name of the notebook has changed. If you want to see the notebooks that are currently running, you can click on your home screen here, and you can see this is running. You can tell that it's running because it's got this green icon next to it. I've only got the one notebook at the moment, but it's possible to have multiple notebooks running at the same time. Also, while the notebook is running, there is a box here you can check. If you check on it, it gives you some options. You can duplicate the notebook, you can shut it down, you can view, you can edit, and you can also delete. So I'm just going to uncheck that box, but you see those options when you have the box checked. If you have it unchecked, the options disappear. If I take a look at my projects directory on my desktop, you can see here that it has saved the notebook. This is the notebook here with the extension IPYNB. It has saved it into my projects directory. If you have other notebook files, you can also upload them using this upload button, or you can just drag them into the notebook area here in the dashboard. The notebook shows the green icon when the notebook is currently running, and notebooks remain running until you explicitly shut them down. Closing the notebooks page is not sufficient to shut the notebook down. So if you want to shut it down, you click on this check there, and then there is an option to shut the notebook down. Notice I've shut it down and the icon now is no longer green. So that is it for this video. In this video, we created a new notebook. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.